Now, when Daniel knew that the writing was signed, he went into his house, and his windows being open, he didn't try to hide it. In his chamber toward Jerusalem, he kneeled upon his knees 3 times a day and prayed and gave thanks before his God as he did aforetime. He always had, and he always would. And why would it be to the right or to the east or towards Jerusalem? That's as it was with Judah. You always pray to the right, never to the left, and you always pray towards Jerusalem. You know, as a young lad, I first saw the inscription from the Bat Creek stone, which was a pure string of Hebrew writings, paleo. And I marveled at that. Nobody was passed off as, well, maybe it's Cherokee syllabary, which it wasn't. And many Hebrew scholars knew that. And many years later, it would be this pastor who would translate that stone from Loudoun County, Tennessee, would go there, do a documentary, and translate that perfect string. And what threw many people off is the first letter in the string, the sentence, I'll say, was a resh, which is an R. Okay. But it was facing right. And that's incorrect. It should face left. A resh, an R in the Hebrew alphabet. But down below, there is a Masoretic note. And a scholar always knows then that he must put himself in the shoes of the 9 priests that accomplished this writing to know and to understand what it is they were saying. And then Aleph, Resh, Aleph in the Hebrew alphabet means the Lion of the tribe of Judah. And inasmuch as we're going to go into a lion's den, this comes to my mind, and I think it's appropriate. And then the line goes on with the Masoretic note put in place. And it simply says, may the Lion of the tribe of Judah, that's the Lord Jesus Christ, be the poker that draws these let the voice of this one, the Lion of the tribe of Judah, be the poker that draws these firebrands back to the Father. It's a perfect string and a perfect writing. And I know not why someone didn't translate it a lot sooner. They could have, because it's obvious. But how beautiful it is that perfect string in ancient Hebrew found in Loudoun County, Tennessee, in this burial mound, would be there, always facing the right. And you know, this comes up again in Ezekiel chapter 1, where you always pray, always face right, always face Jerusalem. And so it is. So you have to know and put yourself in that position to be able to make the translation. It's a beautiful translation, and so it is to this day. That was simply one of the highlights that followed me from a young man, child, up through mature life and scholarship, to be the one that could translate it. It was a beautiful thing, very rewarding.